up, everybody? It's your guy Batman, and here on Tyler. No, that's not. What's up, everybody? It's your Batman guy on Tyler Day. Out of smoke, and he appears, the master of surprise. Wait, is that not Batman stuff? It's Batman Day 2021. Happy Batman Day, everybody. Today I thought it would be fun to talk a little bit about the things that I love from the Dark Knight himself. Now, Batman Day snuck up on us, as in I didn't even know it existed until 2 days ago. But I thought, you know what? What a better way to celebrate than doing all things Batman. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of what I love about Batman and Batman across different properties, my favorite iteration. And then I want to hear from you guys. I want you to tell me what you're going to do to celebrate Batman Day and what your favorite versions of Batman are.
Well, you're not Batgirl.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop open this nice vinyl right here and listen to Batman, the original motion soundtrack from the original 1989 movie. This is an awesome vinyl, that's an awesome soundtrack, and it's a great way to listen to something Batman while I'm reading something Batman. I am finally jumping in to a now legendary comic book run known as Batman by Grant Morrison. That's right, I've never read this. I've read bits and pieces of it when it was coming out, but I've never read the whole thing. I've got all 3 omnibus, in fact, still sealed. I know I'm paying some of you out there. I can't wait to open this guy right after this video, crack into it. I don't think that sounded right. Dive into it and get to reading, because I've heard nothing but good things about this run. I mean, it introduces that little punk Damian Wayne, so you know it's got to be good. So this is how I'm going to celebrate Batman Day, by reading this and playing one of my favorite Batman games, which is Batman Arkham City.
Hey, you chicken man or Batman?
Now, there have been a lot of iterations of Batman games over the years, but Arkham City has to be my favorite. Arkham Asylum blew me away when it came out. I really loved everything about it, but when Arkham City came out, my goodness, my world was rocked. Definitely the best version of Batman, in my opinion, in video games to ever hit the shelves. Now, I know we've had a lot of sequels to those series. I've played most of them. I don't think I've played Arkham Knight, but I loved the gameplay. I love the aesthetics. I love the combat. I love the skins. God dang, that sounds so weird. I love the costumes that you can get for Batman. I just love everything about those games. So I can't wait to jump back into Arkham City today to play it. What's your favorite Batman game? Now, no Super Squad D video would be complete without talking about toys. This is my favorite Batman figure of all time. Love this figure. This is, of course, mafex Dark Knight Batman himself. This figure I love so much I bought it twice. One in the Hush black suit and one right back here in the Hush blue suit. Man, I love this figure. Incredible articulation, tons of hand swaps, head swaps. I had so much fun taking photos of this guy, and I am still continuing to take photos of this guy today over on Instagram. Follow me at SSD Toys. So now let's jump into motion media. That is definitely a phrase that I did not just come up with, and I'm sure everybody says on the daily. So my favorite version of Batman TV show. This is gonna hurt some people. I got a feeling this is gonna hurt some people, but it's actually Batman Beyond.
You don't look so royal now.
Now, I got mad love for Batman the Animated Series. Absolutely love that show. Life-changing, watched when I was a kid. No doubt a lot of love for Batman 66, the series. That was actually my first introduction to Batman as a kid. But Batman Beyond really took my love to the next level. It was such an original and cool idea to set Batman in the future. By that point, they had perfected the storytelling. Not that it needed any work from Batman the Animated Series, but they had certainly perfected it by that point, and it was nothing but aces. It was so good. I loved every second of that show, and I gotta say, to this day, my favorite version of Batman in motion media. Movies, on the other hand, been a little hit or miss, right? We've had some good ones, we've had some bad ones, we've had some okay ones, we've had some overrated ones.
Tonight's forecast. A freeze is coming.
My favorite version of Batman movies, I think, has to be Batman Begins by Chris Nolan. I really like that movie. It was definitely a game changer in the movie world when it came out. The aesthetics and the feel and the vibe that it gave off was totally unlike the Batman movies before. And I love the Ra's al Ghul. Do you say Ra's or do you say Raish? I love the Ra's al Ghul twist and plotline in that movie. I just thought it was a really well-crafted movie. Big fan of that one. I rewatched it not long ago in 4K and it definitely still held up today. My favorite version of Batman films to this day. Though I gotta say, the new Robert Pattinson film actually looks amazing. Yeah. It was free. Royalty free right there. Feel free to use that on your channel. Now finally, to close out this Batman day, I wanted to share my favorite story about Batman. Now I know some of you guys are gonna be like, this is so overrated. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said this. It's exactly what you sound like. You know who you are. But my favorite version of Batman in the comics, my favorite Batman story of all time, Batman Hush. God, I love this story. I bought this story in singles when it came out. I was so hyped for this story that there's a mid-story red herring. It's a reveal that turned out to not really be a reveal. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't read it, but I thought they were bringing a certain character back from the dead, which they did later do, and I thought it was such a cool issue and it was going to be so valuable. My 16-year-old self went and bought like 5 copies of it. So yeah, probably going to be able to buy a house or a Tesla with that money these days. So I was like extremely psyched when it came out. I was reading month to month. I was so invested in the mystery. Jim Lee is my favorite artist. Loved everything about this story. Now, I know that this isn't everyone's favorite story, but for me, it holds a personal place. I love the art. I love the mystery. I love the just giant cast of characters. And it is just the quintessential Batman to me. Absolutely love it. Cannot speak highly enough about it. And that, my friends, are some of my favorite Batman paintings. These are some of my favorite Batman paintings. What are your favorite Batman things? And that, my friends, are some of my favorite Batman things. So happy Batman Day. If you didn't know it was Batman Day and you're seeing this on time, it's not too late. Go do something Batman, knock yourself out, have some fun, and let me know in the comments below what are some of your favorite things about Batman and what are some of your favorite versions of Batman across all media. If you hadn't done it already, gently tap that like button, caress that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time on Diners, Drive-Ins, and no, my bad, it's my bad. We'll see you next time on Super Squad D, where the D obviously stands for Dark Knight. Peace.